Hey, this is Cree Crawford with Odd Leaf Stories, and we're in Portland, Oregon for the 2019 HempCon. And we're really excited. We're going to walk around. We're here representing our lead sponsor, that's Ionization Labs, and their product cann-id. And I think we're going to introduce ourselves to some really awesome people here, and we're going to have a really good time. So come along for the journey here, and let's meet some interesting people and hear their Odd Leaf stories. Nice to meet you first. What's your name?
I'm Sebastian.
Sebastian. Nice to meet you. I'm Cree.
I'm Sienna.
Hi, Sienna. And this is Margot.
Yeah, this is Margot.
And we basically started to say, so what's your Odd Leaf story? How did you get started? What was your first experience, and what brought you to here?
It's a long story.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 15 years. I started actually in the film industry and switched and got into this so I could make enough money to make my own movie.
Sounds familiar?
Yeah, it sounds familiar, I'm
No,
sure.
just
I've met other people like this before. We're not the only ones. But basically started in cannabis, did medical for a long time. The rec market came in and just kind of changed everything, not necessarily for the better in Oregon. That's my opinion anyway. I'm sure there's some rich people that got richer. Good for you.
Good for you.
So what we're just trying to do is a homegrown situation. We produce pre-rolls, we produce salve, we produce sublinguals, we do wholesale for farmers, we do biomass deals, isolate seeds. I mean, basically anything
awesome.
CBD hemp related you need. If you need land, if you need cultivation contracts, if you need insurance, all kinds of stuff. Like we
full spectrum, full what's the word? Ecosystem is what we're using.
That's exactly. Great. Yeah, it works out really well. We've got a huge network of farmers that I've been working with for over a decade now. And
where are you based out of?
I live in McMinnville, just outside of Portland. Actually,
I've been to that hotel, the Haunted. It used to be a psychiatric hospital. Is that
that's in Salem.
Which one's that one? Oh, it's in Salem?
Yeah.
And
it's just out, McMinnville's close to Salem.
Right.
It's between Portland and Salem.
So you guys, doesn't Clyde Lewis do a thing out there? Do you know who he is? He's a radio show. So he does some kind of really cool radio program at McMinnville. That's really cool. That's so great.
Yeah.
So that's where you got started. And so
well, I started in Eugene, actually, here in Oregon, yeah.
That's great. And so these, you guys, did you hand roll all these?
No, these are done with a vibrating machine, you know, and it's called a knock box.
Yeah.
It's typically the standard for most people that use. But then everything else we do by hand. We hand load it, hand roll the stickers on and everything like that.
And the name of this farm is called Terranova?
Yeah, Terranova Hemp.
What a great name.
Thank you. Yeah, it's our family name.
I love that. And the salves?
Yeah, also.
That's beautiful. Where can we find you? Online?
Yeah, online.
Please give us your website.
Yeah, terranovahemp.com.
Okay.
Yep.
That is so great.
Yep.
Well, I love it. It's a family business.
Thanks.
I have a 3.5-year-old, and I used to grow up in Northern California.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that's where she's from.
Oh, yeah. So Sonoma County. So, Cloverdale. Yeah. So I just remember walking my daughter through, and she's like, my arm's sticky. I just miss that, the walking with all the trichomes on your stuff. But fun. Now we're in Texas.
Oh, I'm from Texas.
So we are out of Austin.
Oh, really?
And I don't know if you know this, but we just got legal.
I know.
Unanimous.
I know. Actually,
we like to think we helped.
These are going to Texas.
Good. Well, I got to get your card because.
Yes, please.
Do you know Coleman Hemp Hill?
The Coleman Hemp Hill?
Coleman Hemp Hill.
No.
So Coleman, he actually works with us, but he's been really big. He's been up here for a couple of years.
Yeah.
He's a Texan. Mm-hmm. He is the president of the Texas Hemp Industry Association.
Oh, wow.
Great guy. He and his mom really helped push the whole hemp bill through. And we're going to be working with Sid Miller and all those guys to really get it locked down. But are you going to come down and help?
I've gotten a couple of interests from some people to come and set them. I also do consulting.
Okay.
I'm third generation farmer rancher. I grew up on one of the largest cattle ranches in Texas.
Awesome.
The Price Family Ranch.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So I grew up doing.
You know what's up.
Yeah, a little bit, and so. Especially specifically with Texas agriculture, my grandfather was actually one of the first land preservationists back in the 50s, and that's why we got so big, is all he was doing was going around buying land, so people would quit overgrazing it because...
It's smart.
Yeah, he brought back a lot of grasslands in
incredible.
Texas, all over the central Texas.
So
and
you're
West
a Texan.
I'm sixth generation, born in Texas, actually.
We love Texas.
So, but... Yeah, yeah.
We love the weather up here, though.
Yeah, no, the weather's great up here, but I've been invited to come and possibly do consulting for some fairly large farms down there, help them set up. I do consulting on agricultural setup. I do packages for your farm, basically. If you need a cultivation SOP based on the analytics that I gathered on your property, soil, water, and
So
rainfall.
But you get
Everybody.
a lot.
Well, yeah, sure, but I mean, everybody know. We tend to neglect that up here. Nobody accounts for the rainfall, but it doesn't rain a lot here during the summer at all. Actually, we only have 2 climates really, and then like same thing with Texas. It can be arid depending on what part you're in. If you're in Southeast Texas, not so much.
Right.
If you're west of there, though, it's dry.
Oh yeah.
And it's hard ground. And so I have a lot of experience with all that stuff. We used to plant 18,000 acres of hay. Yeah, so.
That's awesome, man. Well, we want to be in touch with you. I'm going to give you my day card too.
Yeah, please do. Thank you.
The founder of the we provide a local potency testing in house.
Oh, hey.
So that's our company.
That's awesome. Yeah, I need
So
that
I'd
all
love
the
to, we're
time.
gonna have to talk.
Yeah, a lot of the brokering deals I have done. I always need third-party testing like immediately.
This gives you your own in-house potency testing.
I know, but you still have to have the third party.
You still need the COA, but I'll give you the pitch if you come over and visit.
Yeah, I will. I definitely have been needing a mobile tester so bad. In fact, somebody just offered me $2,000 just to do a mobile test for them the other day, and I was like, why don't I have this?
Tell Coleman. We'll shoot him up there.
Okay, perfect.
But no, hey, it's so nice.
Yeah,
to meet
likewise.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice. That's great.
Thank you.